Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be solving the limited edition medallion puzzle, which is a level 4, I think, out of a possible 6 on the Hanayama difficulty scale. And the aim of the medallion puzzle is to separate I think there's 4 pieces, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, however many pieces there is, our aim is to disassemble it and then reassemble it back into its original medallion puzzle position. Let's get straight into trying to solve it. Okay, so here is a fully assembled medallion puzzle, which, to be honest, first of all, it says here are the it's not an engraving, it's more of like a sticker, Puzzle Master Incorporated. So what does that mean? I mean, the puzzle, or the box for this one is very different. It's still a Hanayama puzzle, but it's here, limited, exclusive. But yeah, what does that mean? If it's the first Hanayama puzzle that I've seen have Puzzle Master on it. Yeah, I'm not sure why. So anyway, obviously our aim is to separate these. It looks like 4 pieces from here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 to separate, and yeah, this moves very interestingly. So we need to somehow, I'm guessing these 2 things, what are they connected to? They're connected to the shell. Yeah, looking at that, I think these are connected to the 2 outside black bits. Yeah, which probably means that these 2 bits don't move. So obviously we need to work our way to get to here and here with these 2, and at the same time get to here and here on this side as well. Now, first off, looking at this, these arm things here must be, or you must have to use them. So obviously we go into that one at some point, and possibly into that one as well. So if we get to here, and then turn around, that makes sense. We can't move anywhere there yet. We can go a bit, oh no, that's going backwards actually. I was going backwards on that one, but we've actually come further on that one, which is interesting. And now we're at this position. Okay. I like this. So now we can, oh no we can't. To come down here, we have to come back in a little bit on this side. So if we do that, we can then turn around that corner. And we probably need to go down here. I doubt that there's going to be a part on any of these sides of the mazes that isn't used at any point. So do we go down there first? No, we probably don't actually. We probably, let's try and come down this way. And now we'll come down to here, and that we can't move out yet. So I'm going to assume that we're in the right place there. So now we're also in a decent place here. So we can probably, we can't work around there yet. So if this is the next move, we need to get this bit in a little bit. So, so maybe we come around to that bit around there. But no, we can't because of that bit there. So if we come back on here first. Right, so now we can move in there. But we want to stay out there. I don't know why, I just want to get to here because we've not used that position yet. So yeah, wait. I've lost track now because this is upside down. I've sort of lost track of where we've been and come from. I see here we're fairly close to actually getting out. But we're obviously nowhere near it on that side. And here we've not really gone very far either. So for this bit, obviously these bits both need to be able to move at the same time, which means that this bit might have to be in here instead, unless... not been able to get to this point yet. Okay, that's good. We need to use that bit at some point, so we might as well use it now. Then we can come back on this side. So now we need to get this bit to come out this way. Which, I feel like this bit should be over here right now. So let's try and get this around this corner here. This is really hard to keep track of, because like this is the sort of thing that I was looking at, like this way around with the puzzle master bit at the bottom, but obviously that spins around and ends up in different places. And trying to keep track of like 4 different mazes at the same time is quite difficult. So we got a big movement there. My aim was, what was my aim? My aim was to get up to here on this bit, which we need to move out on this side. So this bit then needs to be in here. Or in there. Now I need to get down into that bit. See, I probably need to be in there now. That feels quite stiff. I feel like we're making good progress now. Well, to be honest, I think we've made good progress throughout the whole thing. But now I need to get out of this bit. That is quite stiff. Now we need a big movement out, which we can almost get that big movement out, so maybe we need to come around this corner first. There we go. And that gets us to there. And how are we doing over here? That's good. We are super close now. This has got to be pretty much it. And so now, yeah, we've come apart. This bit should go into there. Hey. So I'll hold it together. Those bits are there. Those bits are there. And we have disassembled. Yes. The medallion puzzle. Look at all those shiny pieces. Very clever. I'm glad I was sort of figuring it out as we were going along. But I was just wondering why this one doesn't sit the same. So we can spin that one, make it look nice. Yeah, that's interesting. What is interesting actually about it is there's no Hanayama difficulty, but on the Puzzle Master website they have it down as a difficulty of level 8, which equals a level 4 puzzle on the Hanayama difficulty scale. Which, yeah, I would probably agree with. That's a yeah, an interesting, very clever one. It's very well made, it's nice and solid, it looks very pretty with this shiny gold and shiny silver. But obviously we've only done half the job so far. We've taken it apart and now we need to put it back together. So first of all, what we need to do is figure out whether the sides matter, so whether the silver side has to be on that side, gold on that side, or vice versa. I'm thinking it doesn't, but this might be quite an awkward putting together. So we've got those bits in place there. Oh, that's a good point as well, actually. It has to be, like, does it go that way or does it go that way? Because that is going to be extremely important. Let's just figure that out first, or try and figure that out. I can't get it back in place. Can't get around that bit. I think like I need to bring this bit possibly all the way out to here to get around that corner. I hope that's not right, because if it is, that's a big job, and there's a long way around to getting that done. But I can't get back into this bit here on this left hand gold side as we're looking down on it now. Might be close here. I think I'm very close actually to putting it back. Yeah. So pretty much there, and yeah, there we go. Wow. So, I'm not sure how long it took to take apart, but that wasn't that way around. So I think I've put them on backwards. Let me see. There's no proper picture on the box, but this was definitely on the bottom when I took it apart, which is interesting. And this bit, I was going to say this bit's like a little bit marked, which I'm not sure if it was when I took it apart. So I was potentially thinking that I'd put this one on sort of upside down. This one's definitely on backwards, but there's no chance that I'm doing that again. What was that? About half an hour to take it apart. It was much quicker half an hour to put it back together. But I think it was much quicker to take it apart in the first place. But yeah, very clever one. It was a very satisfying one to finish. And yeah, I'm glad that it was sort of worked out, especially at the end when I was getting stuck and I realised I needed to get this one all the way around to here in order to progress on this side, which is interesting. Yeah, but medallion puzzle done. So there it is. We managed to disassemble all 4 pieces of the medallion and then reassemble it back into its original position. Taking it apart was actually much quicker than I thought it would be. I was expecting this one to be a challenge, and it was, but I thought it'd take longer, or I'd go wrong in a few places whilst taking it apart. It seems at first glance like I almost did it perfectly in terms of the actual get to this bit, then get to this bit, then get to this bit, alternating sides. Whereas putting it back together, I think I went a little bit wrong. So I went probably what I think is probably too far on one side without getting it past a certain point on the opposite side. So I then had to, whilst spending a couple of minutes trying to work out as it was, then realised, right, I think I'm going to have to go back to come forwards. It's a brilliant puzzle. I absolutely love this one. I like that it's I like how it moves for a start, and I also like how you can sort of figure out how and where you need to be at certain points in the puzzle. But yeah, a very interesting puzzle. I would highly recommend getting this one. There's a link to it below if you are interested in getting one for yourself. And thank you very much for being here. If you could let me know what you think of the medallion puzzle in the comments below, and if you want to see the step-by-step solution for this one, which might take me a while to work out, then that'll be out in a couple of weeks. And if you want to see me solve any more of these Hanayama puzzles, then be sure to click my face here to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace!